We're in lesson 12 doing multi-table queries. It's one of the advantages of using Access and creating queries is you can bring in information from multiple tables and put them all in one query. Tables you can't combine, but when you use a query you can combine information from different tables. So what you want to do, you want to go create, go to query design, and we're going to add multiple tables here. So we're going to add classes and instructors, and we're going to close this. And then again, remember, always expand these so you can see all your fields. And then we need to add one more. So remember, we go back show table, and then here we're going to add class offerings, and then close this window. And we have that. You don't have to, but I always kind of straighten this up, get the lines straight, the relationships. Alright, okay, in the instructors table we want to add first name to the fields at the bottom, and then last name. Double click class name from classes table, and then days, start time, location from class offerings. So days, start time, location from the class offerings table. Remember, name of your tables are up top. You want to click run. We're going to run the query. So we have a first, last name from one table, class from one table, day, start time, location from another. Alright, and we're just going to go back to design view. We're going to save this as class offerings query. So class offerings query. And then from here we're going to leave it open. Okay, sorting your results. You want to go to class name, and then we're going to sort. So you have a sort row right here, so sort, hit the drop arrow. We're going to sort ascending by class name, and then from here we'll go last name ascending. Alright, hit run. So class name ascending, last name ascending. Of course there's only one teacher, so that's not a very good example there. Alright, okay, the next thing we're going to go through here, reorder the fields in the query. You want to click the little thin gray bar above first name so that the whole column's selected, and you're going to drag it to the right of location. So we're going to drag it all the way to the end. Last name, and we're going to drag it all the way to the end of last name here. So that's how we move everything around. Okay, using all the fields of a table, you're going to go create. We're going to just do a new query design again, and this time we're going to use classes table. Close this window. Okay, now if you want to use all the fields at one time and you're not sorting or anything within it, this little asterisk right here, you double click, it's going to say classes dot and then asterisk and then tables classes. So even though it just looks like one field, when you hit run, it has all the fields from the classes table. Alright, we're going to go back to design view. We're going to close this, and we're not going to save this one, so close. Hit no, we're not going to save. Okay, we want to right click. Okay, we'll go ahead and close this. Hit yes. Okay, you want to open the phone list straight into design view, so you right click over here in design view. Otherwise, if you just double click, it's here and then design view. So you can still get to it easy, but it just saves you, you know, 2 whole clicks if you right click here and then go straight to design view. Alright, again, expand your list. Okay, changing the column name. So where it says phone, we actually want to say telephone. So if you look at the datasheet view, right now it says phone, we want to say telephone. This is similar to using the captions in the table. So we're going to put telephone, colon, and then space. So telephone, colon, and then space. So now when you run it, it shows up as telephone. Now if you don't put the colons in there, it's just going to say telephone phone. So you got to be sure to put the colon and the space at the end. Alright. Now saving the query as a different name. Since we've already called this phone list, we're going to close this. Hit yes, we want to save the changes. And then from here, we're going to open it in design view. We're going to add notes to the list here. And then we're going to go File, Save Object As. So remember, File, Save As, Save Object As, Save As. And we're going to save it as a query. And we're going to put phone list with notes. So basically, we just added another field to our original phone list. We added the notes field. Hit OK. So now we have phone list and then phone list with notes. So when we run this, you see we have our notes here, and over here is just missing. So that's how that works. Alright, and that is the end of lesson 12.